What up, man? It's your boy Real Talk Press coming at you with another video. Big shout out, man. Big shout out to AriesFalcon, man. What it do, man? I saw your video. I loved it. I loved it. This is to the rest of the TTC, man. This is what I'm talking about, man. There's nothing better than just talking football. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. All the trash talking and making fun of people is cool. It's fun too. But I'm like, hey, AriesFalcon, man. Like you said, eat, sleep, shit, football. Like when I take shits, they come out like footballs. I'm just saying, like, I love football, dog. Like, no lie, my TV is on about 90. Like, as soon as I wake up, my TV is on, and it stays on until I go to sleep. Even when I go to sleep, the TV has to be on because I can't, really go to sleep with all darkness. I have to go to sleep with TV. But anyways, my point is, no lie, 90%, even 95 most of the days, 95% of the time the TV is on, it is on NFL Network or ESPN. Has to be football, has to be sports, but football is just... Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. I know you feel how I feel. So anyways, first off, I want to say I completely agree with everything you said. Completely 100% agree with everything you said. I know exactly what you're talking about when you're talking about Rodgers, what's his name? Rodgers, your little running back, Jacquizz Rodgers. Putting him in and how he has potential to go catch the ball, and now we don't have to. You guys don't have to worry about that because of Steven Jackson can do both just as well. I know exactly what you're talking about. It was that we had the same problem last year with LeGarrette Blount. As soon as we put LeGarrette Blount, it was like most likely he's running it because he can't. His problem was he couldn't pass block. So by us putting him in there, it's taking a risk if we were asking him to block. So most likely if he's in there, he's running the ball. So I know what you're talking about. We had the same problem last year. And yeah, of course when I said freelancing, I didn't mean like he's just gonna be, Mark Barron's just gonna be walking around like, I didn't mean that obviously, but exactly what you said is he's most likely he's gonna be in the box. He's either gonna be in the box watching the run, or he's gonna be in the box watching the run, but really about to peel off to Tony Gonzalez. As you guys knew last year, he got better at guarding Tony Gonzalez. Like the last play of the regular season, you guys fourth down, needed to go to somebody. You went to Tony Gonzalez. Mark Barron was there. Nothing. He's getting better. He's getting better. But yeah, everything you said, I completely agree with you. Like you said, Darrelle Revis will take up one player, Roddy White, and I don't care what anybody says. And yes, he's it all depends. I'm not saying. I mean, no one can say the future. Who knows what happens if he makes a cut or something happen? Lord forbid. I don't know. It could happen, but it could. Maybe it doesn't happen. Who knows? I can't tell the future. No one can. So putting that to the side, we have if it doesn't happen, we have him there, and if his injury holds up and everything's gravy, he can do all the cuts and he can do everything he needs to do to take that out the equation. And like I said, Julio Jones will be on the other side. Okay, we got our rookie, either our rookie corner or Eric Wright. All right, and when you're a corner on the outside, not playing nickelback, but when you're a corner on the outside, you have the sideline as help. You have the sideline as help. So all you have to do is basically stay in the inside because you have the sideline as help. You stay in the inside and you stay under him, not over him. You just stay under him. In case of the post, you stay under him. Okay? And I would say, honestly, I think my coach is going to play differently depending on who we're playing, who the second wide receiver is. I think my coach is going to put our corner second string depending on who the second wide receiver is. For Falcons, I would like to see to be honest, I really don't know who I would like to see, but I would say Eric Wright because Eric Wright's more. He's a veteran. He knows when he feels when the post is coming. He can make moves and jump plays, jump routes. So, anyways, like I was saying, he'll be in the inside, playing inside and under the wide receiver. Why? Because you got Deshaun Golston behind him, covering anything over him. Anything over him, Deshaun. That's Deshaun's area. So you got Julio Jones check. You got Roddy White check. You got Mark Barron, who got nothing to do but to watch the box and watch Tony Gonzalez, which he's getting that down. Okay. Now, as far as Steven Jackson, I understand running the ball, this and this and that, and I also understand, him. All right. My phone's about to die again. Anyways, Steven Jackson running those little routes to go get little dump off catches or whatever. You still remember, we still have linebackers. That's what the linebackers are for, okay? Now, I know you're probably thinking, oh, your linebackers, this and that, that's how you stop the run and this and that. But yeah, our linebackers stop the run, but if the running back starts sliding off, that's where Levante David goes, and he's gonna watch him get his little pickoffs or whatever. I mean, it's those are little plays that happen, but it's not gonna win or it's not gonna make much of a difference. Now, what you were talking about, like the defense getting worn down, then that's when Steven Jackson's going to bust holes. Honestly, dead honestly, last year, I would have totally agreed with you. I would have totally agreed that that's our only weakness. I would have totally agreed with you because we would be tired, you can only have so much good players, but they're going to get tired the game little by little. The only problem is now we have depth. This is the exact reason why I'm saying my team is the team to beat. Because last year, I believe we could have won the division last year. I honestly believe that we could have won the division last year. Okay, I didn't think we were the team to beat last year. But last year, I honestly believe we could have won the division last year. But we got hurt and this and that. A lot of stuff happened, whatever. It is what it is. Now, the beauty of what happened last year is it gave a lot of our second and third string players and a lot of our defense positions a lot of reps. They were basically starters. Everybody moved up. You know what I'm saying? All our corners, they all started, and and third and fourth string corners were now, playing second string. You know what I'm saying? Our defensive line, all our second and third string were now first and second string. They played a lot and got a lot of reps. So now we have complete depth, not only because all our starters are back, but when it comes to the line, we drafted some rookies. Now I'm giving you respect because you talking football, I'm talking football. Now I'm keeping it real right now. We drafted some rookies for 2 defensive ends and a defensive tackle. Okay, the defensive tackle we drafted, he's gonna start. But the 2 defensive ends, they're not going to start. We have already 2 defensive ends that are going to go crazy, Claiborne and Bowers. But the 2 defensive ends that we drafted, they're not going to start. They're not the type of players that I can say go sick them and they're going to go get the quarterback. That's not the type of players that they are. They're the type of players, they're super huge. They're going to push your line back. My coach drafted for size and to make sure that our line can't be run on at all. We're not going to get ran on at all. Like whether we have our first strings or our second strings or our third strings who were basically starting last year on the field, we are not going to get ran on at all. Like that's not even an option. I mean, it really is not. And I'm just being real with you. I got a big ass pimple I keep looking at. Anyways, I'm just being real with you. But if we can continue talking, like I said, I love talking football, whether I think you completely wrong or you think I'm completely wrong, whatever. I mean, it is what it is, but talking football, so I had to make a video back, because you made a video for me, so I'm making a video for you. Think about what I just said. If you want to counter anything, what else? This is some other stuff I wanted to say real quick. Another reason why I'm cocky about it is because we had such a terrible defense, but yet every game we lost except for 2 games. Every game we lost except for 2 games, we lost only by 1 possession. and that was because of our offense. A lot of people think our offense is boo-boo. It's not. We were the top offense, rated better than the Falcons, rated better than the Saints. We were the number one offense in the NFL in the month of October. The number one offense in the NFL in the month of October, okay? And we were the fourth ranked offense in the NFL the rest of that season. The rest of the season, we were the fourth ranked offense in the NFL. So I'm trying to tell you guys, it's not just, oh, Vincent Jackson, I'm just saying names. I'm not. You guys, we are under, my offense is super under the radar. But my offense is just as legit as your guys' offense. The only difference now is, the reason why I say we're scary is because now my defense is even better than my offense. And my offense was the reason why we kept in so many games last year that we only lost by one possession. And now my defense can go win us a game. Like, it's going to be, I'm just saying, it's going to be crazy. But it's your boy, Real Talk Perez, talking football. What up? And when you say real talk, don't forget the Perez.